good evening, dear ones. Robert Brzezinski with you. It is 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. That means it's time for evening prayers with and time to take a moment out, wrap up our day, launch ourselves into the evening hours if we're moving, if we're working into the evening, whatever it might be. But it is time for evening prayers. Today is the 12th of May. I'm so grateful that you are with me here this evening. What a great day. It's interesting. Some days go the way you want them to, and some days go a little differently than you might expect. And some days things slip through the cracks, and some days you don't even know it. Uh, However, in the long run, it's all working out perfectly. Everything's happening the way it's supposed to be. There's a magical, mystical, magnificent vision for human life on this planet, and that is revealing itself and happening through my life, happening as your life. I'm pretty excited that we get to experience that and that we get to share this time together. So do remember that this is a program about prayer. We want to make sure that you have an opportunity to avail yourself of prayer. And and remember, this isn't a begging or beseeching. We're not here begging God to do something or give us something or change something. Affirmative prayer, spiritual mind treatment is all about the opportunity to come to know a bigger truth, to know and to allow the Spirit of God, the presence of God, to fill us in a way that reveals a truth that maybe our humanness doesn't fully grasp or understand. It can be a very mystical and very mysterious process, yet there is a process to it. And it's not just throwing words out into the sky. It really is, and it's not just allowing something to come our way and passively accepting whatever comes our way. It really is a process of directing our own beliefs and thoughts so as to create an atmosphere by which a demonstration of our desires, well, matches what we say we want in many ways. So, if you'd like to avail yourself of spiritual mind treatment of prayer, by all means, please send me an email, revbriz@spiritevolving.com, and let me know and reach out. I'm happy to get on a phone call with you or a Zoom room with you. Add your prayer requests to this process. Add your prayer requests to my daily practice and my daily prayer book and in that work. Because what I know is I know that when we focus our mind in a positive direction, well, there's nothing really that can stop the power that is God from demonstrating that positivity in our lives. So, I'm thinking it's getting close to time for a little bit of prayer here. If you are in a place where you're comfortable and feel safe and confident in being able to close your eyes, I invite you to please do so. The first thing I'm going to do is take a big, deep breath in. Let that happen according to the perfect rhythm of your body tempo. Just allow yourself to focus in on the breath. Allow yourself, to feel a physical sense of release. Releasing the day, releasing everything it took to be in this moment, letting go of the hustle and the bustle of your day, letting go of the questions throughout the day, letting go of the things that went right and letting go of the things that maybe were a challenge. Just let yourself breathe and let yourself be. Be present to this moment. Be present to the recognition of Spirit, of God, the One. Be present to that in this moment. For it is here that we come to recognize God. God as source, God as the supply, God as that one never-ending wellspring of everything. Love, light, beauty, truth, health, wealth, well-being, abundance, prosperity. It's all God. It is all part of this oneness, and together all of that is taking form and shape and unique and magnificent and powerful and awe-inspiring, and sometimes very confusing ways. And yet at the core, it is all still God. It is all still this oneness taking shape in the world of form, in the world of phenomenon. And what I know is I know God exists as a self-existent cause, the oneness of all life that is right now taking on form and someday abandoning that form to take on new form. And what I know is happening in the world is this is happening right now. A form is being abandoned so that more form, new form, a new way of being may be accepted and embraced and brought forward into consciousness, into our awareness. And what I know is I know that each one that hears these words now at another time, in another dimension, each one a vital aspect of this evolutionary process that we find ourselves. For we are each a divine emanation of God, each a divine emanation of the oneness, the wholeness, the allness of God. Each one bringing forth a unique balance of gifts and skills and talents and desires, perspective and perception, all mixing together to create the uniqueness that is you, that is your life, that is my life, that is all life. Yeah, even those I don't agree with. All, every life. Vital to this oneness called life, vital to the oneness that is God's life. So I know the world would be a much, much lesser place without the gifts that you bring, the gifts that only you can bring. It is in that truth that I recognize the opportunity before each one of us to paint the picture of our masterpiece, to paint the vision that is emerging through each one of our hearts, each one of our minds, each one of our imaginations right now. Is in this very moment contributing to the masterpiece that is God's life emerging on the planet at this time. We each bring a piece of this masterpiece. We each represent a brushstroke, or more, or three, or whatever. And in each way, everyone on this planet has their fingerprint upon this mighty vision that is emerging right now. How awe-inspiring is that? To know that my fingerprint is impressing the truth of God into this universe, into this giant revelatory masterpiece that is God's vision for humanity on the planet. And as I know that's true of my life, I know that's true of each and every life that hears these words and everyone that does not. That we each, all 7+ billion heartbeats of humanity, 7 billions and billions more in the animal kingdoms, all bringing forth this magnificence, this new chapter in the history of planet Earth. In the billions upon billions of years, a new page has been turned. And so I know that in this moment there is a great calling available to each to say yes to the inner desire, to feel that inner vibration of truth that is bursting forth, that is beckoning to be released, to say yes to that, to turn away from the old, to turn away from that which is crumbling, to turn away from that which appears not to be working, turn away from that which I no longer, that I disagree with, turn away from all of that. Let go of all that distraction and get focused. Focused on the future, focused on the vision, focused on my role to play in all of this, focused on the love that I am here to share, focused on the community and the new way of being in relationship, focused on the new. on what's next. For we get to live in the moment of a great evolutionary leap. We are witness to the greatest evolutionary shift in consciousness known in our lifetime. And it's happening right now. So I am in a place of sometimes even giddy excitement for what's happening, for what is emerging on this planet, for this new way of being, this new consciousness that is emerging on planet Earth right now. Excited to serve this evolution, excited to witness this evolution, and excited to share this journey. And what I know is it is a good journey. It is a journey of enlightenment. And we are each walking that path in our own individualized ways, all still a brushstroke in the masterpiece. Together we are one, and united we are one, and there is no division, so there is only the one. And for that reminder, I am grateful. For all of this reminder, I am grateful in this moment to know that there is a great revelation that's happening, and that it is God's light revealing itself through human life, through my life, through your life, through the lives of everyone. Grateful to know this new way of life and living is active on the planet at this time, and most especially grateful to know that I don't have to do anything. I don't have to do this. This isn't mine to do. This isn't yours to do. This is God's doing. God's got this. I get to focus on what and let God take care of the how. Focus on the what it is we choose to experience and let God focus on the how. In that, I release this word into the law that must say yes, it is already operating upon this prayer. I release this word and I let it be. I let go and I let God be God. And if any of this has resonated in any way, please join in an affirmation of this word as we say together. And so it is. And so it is. Woo. Gosh, I like it. Ursula, good to see you this evening, dear one. Thank you for being with us. So grateful you're here. Brother Mark, always so much fun. Suzanne, and so it is. Love you. Glad you're with us. Folks, I tell you, I get re-energized every night when we do this, but those of you that show up here every night know that too. So thank you for being with us. And for those that might be new to the program, hey, we do this every evening, 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time and 8:15 a.m. Mountain Time. We do morning prayers as well. Sometimes bringing in guests, sometimes bringing just on my own. So appreciate you being here. Now, and I do have a couple, something really fun coming up that I want everybody to know about. It starts on the 18th, next Monday, so not quite a week from now. It's called Activate Your Soul's Purpose, a 21-day journey of enlightenment. And let me show you this. The best part about this is it happens live in a Facebook group that's private, so nobody can see what we're posting. Nobody else will see the videos. But the videos will be there every morning, live 7 a.m. to 7:45 a.m. Mountain Time, and immediately available on replay once we're complete with the live presentation. So if this time frame doesn't fit for you, well, pretty much any time during the day, if you've got 45 minutes, you can experience this process and this program. And again, we're doing this in a private Facebook group. So if you're interested in being involved, let me know. Send me an email. That email address, revbriz@Spirit Evolving. You can also jump into that landing page, 21dayjourney.gr8.com, or leave a comment and let me know in Facebook that you'd like to be involved in, you're interested and you're committed, and I'll send you an invite to the private group, and away we go. That's going to start next Monday morning. So, and episode 44 of Now the Good News was released this morning, yesterday or this morning, one of the two. But the latest episode of And Now the Good News is available. Remember, that's a 15-minute podcast that happens once a week. Share some of the good news stories that are happening in the world. So I want to thank you all for being here again. I love you. You are amazing. It is so much fun to be with you every morning, every evening, and even those times in between. So until next time, peace and blessings. I love you. Make it a great evening. We'll see you again soon. Bye now.